Okay, so let me share my screen again. Okay, so now how to edit the data, how to create a file, how to save the file and come out, and how to come out without saving changes using Editor, and write and force colon WQ exclamatory write and force quit. Okay, ma. So now these are the same steps I have already written here. Now you also know command mode and insert mode and replacement mode. Escape is for command mode, I for insert mode, and then R for replacement mode. Okay. Now let's have a look at the commands which we have. Okay. So let's have this data, some data with let's pick some data. Okay, I'll pick here this data, whatever I have entered. Let's copy this. Okay, and let's go into this V editor. Okay, colon q exclamation, I don't want to save it. VAM data is here. Okay, so just go to insert mode. Okay, paste it here. This is the data. Okay, so now see guys, I want to delete a character. In the command mode only I can enter the characters. I want to delete the characters. One character I want to delete. Just press X. X in the keyboard. X, 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 X. It means deleting a character. It is deleting character or no? It is deleting letter. Either it could be space or symbol or number, anything. Okay, if you want to delete a word, one word, how you can define a word, right? So if there is a space, okay, this is the word, and insert is the word because there is a space again, mode is the word because there is a space again, right? So something like this, for each word it will there will be space, right? So dw delete word, dw delete the word, dw delete the word. You no need to keep on pressing D. Okay, just simply press D once and then W once, that's it. You no need to, for example, control C, control is just hold control key and then press C, right? You no need to hold any key here, just press D and then W, simple. Just press D and W, simple. D W, D W, D W, deleting the word. Can you see? Deleting the word, simple. Okay, so give me a minute. Let me keep charger. Why it is not charging? Okay. So is it charging or no? Okay, cool. It is charging now. Okay. So deleting the word X. I mean deleting the character X. DW to delete the word. Okay. So it is fine, right? Now you deleted everything and then you deleted something here, you want to undo the changes. What you need to do, you just press u for undo the changes, right? You are pressing u to undo the changes. See, whatever we have deleted in the same format, it is coming back, right? So you can see, press u to come out. Okay, you can see already oldest. Earlier it was Narsimha was there, and then I copied the data. That is the reason it is coming, right? So q exclamatory to do, I mean it won't save any changes. The data will be there, same thing, right? So for example, I entered another data here, same data, okay, for example. And now I want to actually deleting the word, entire word deletion I wanted to do. In the command mode, I need to press dd to delete the word. dd 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 dd. So for example, I want to delete 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 8 lines I wanted to delete. From here, from this position, from first position, I want to delete 8 lines or 7 lines. Okay, 7 lines for example. 7 d d, simple. Simply press 7 once and then d once and then d once. That's it. I want to delete 10 lines at a time. Okay, 10 D D. Simple. Undo the changes, it will come out. Simple. U. Press U to undo the changes. DD to delete the line. DW delete the word. X to delete the character. Okay, ma. Now let's cut the text. Cut in the sense CC. CC to cut. It is cut. Once you cut, it will be in the insert mode. Okay, so you can type whatever the text you want, or else if you want to paste whatever you cut, right? So for example, you cut there, the first line you cut, right? So just press P, you can see the line copied here, I mean pasted. P means paste. For example, I want to paste it here, just press P. For example, I want to paste it here, just press P. Down it will paste. Okay, I want to paste it here, press P. Down it is pasting. If you see, if you observe clearly, whatever the line, for example, this is the active line I have. If you are pressing P, down to this line it will be pasted. If you want to paste above, for example, line number 3 it is there. If you are pressing capital P, it will paste above. Capital P, it will paste above the line. Okay, above the line, below the line, simple. In this active line, this is the cursor where I am. If you are pressing small p, it will paste it in the down. If you are pressing, I'm still, I mean I'm here only, for example, I mean on this line only. If you are pressing capital P, it will paste above. Okay, small p to paste the line below, capital P to paste the line above. Okay, above active cursor line. Okay, simple. Okay, ma. So that is what P for paste. And next is cut, paste. What is about copy? What about copy? For example, okay, cut. If you want to cut 3 lines or 10 lines or 5 lines, for example, 5 lines I want to cut. These five, there are 6 lines here. I want to cut 5 lines. 5 CC, 5 lines will be cut. Okay, 5 lines will be cut. So I mean, pasting in the sense, just one time pasting, that's it. If you can paste multiple times, even you can copy and then you can cut, then you can paste it, right? Even if you copy or cut, you can paste the data. Okay, so now let's see about copy. What is copy? Copy in the sense copy, right? Y at the end, so y is for copy. So y here, one line copied. This line will be copied, right? So if you paste it here, for example, I want to paste it somewhere P. We're able to copy same line or no, whatever we copied. For example, I want to copy these 3 lines. One, two, three. These 3 lines. Three YY. So this is 3 lines anchored. Can you clearly observe here? 3 lines anchored. It means these 3 lines are copied. Now if you want to paste these 3 lines here, for example, in here in this line I wanted to paste it here. Okay, okay, So how you do? Just press P. Those three lines will be copied, right? I mean the paste is done, right? So you can see pasted these three lines. Okay, ma. So that is how you can copy, cut, and paste. You can delete also. Okay, multiple lines copy, single line copy also, multiple lines cut, I mean single line cut also, DD multiple lines delete, 10 DD, 5 DD, something like that, or single line delete also, all those things, right? So far, everything clear for you? Any questions, anyone? Okay, okay, cool. So now, so like all this. Now let's go to few more things. Okay, escape. Okay, sequential numbering. I'll tell you now. Okay, so here colon sc space nu sequential numbering colon sc space colon sc you need to type and then nu. All these are command mode only, guys. Keep it in mind. All these are in command mode only. Okay, sc space nu. Just give enter. It will show the line numbers here. Just like I have notepad plus plus here, I typed some data here. You can see the line numbers, right? One, two, three, and all. It means these three are line numbers, right? But this is the actual data, but this is the just for visibility purpose. One, two, three numbers are visibility purpose. That's it, right? It won't save anywhere, right? So in the same way here also these numbers are visibility purpose. It will not be saved. For example, I save this file now WQ exclamatory, right? WQ enter. For example, if you open the same, the line numbers will not be there. If you want to see the line numbers, colon SC space NU. It is very easy, right? For example, you wanted to tell something here. Okay, so there is a like a slash, it is there, right? You need to just don't give space in between, for example. Okay, where it is, I'm actually searching for it. You can easily tell, okay, line number 28. So you are somewhere, how to enter into the line number 28, in the sense colon 28, something like this, colon 28, right? So here, if you just give enter colon 28, it will enter into the line number 28, right? You can see here line number 28. It is actual jumped. For example, I want to go to line number 100. 100 it is not there till 55 it is there, right? It will stop there actually. It will stop at 45. Colon third line, for example, just colon 3. It will enter into third line. Colon 28. It will enter into the 28th line. So in here, if you want to edit, okay, this space you don't want. Press X to delete that character. Press X. Okay. Now you made everything. I don't want numbers, for example. I want to delete the numbers. I mean the visibility I don't want, for example. Okay. Colon SC space NU for numbering, right? No numbering. NONU. No numbering. Simple. It will delete. Okay. If you want number SC space NU. If you don't want number SC space no NU. Simple. If you want to enter like 40th line, if you want to go colon 40, it will go to 40th line. If you want to go to third line number 3, it will enter into the line number 3 in this file. Okay, ma. So that is how you can enter it from one place to, you can jump from one line to another line. Okay, and one more thing is, if you want to, I mean, there are 100 lines here. We don't know how many number of lines are here in this file. Okay, I want to go to end of the file. End of the file means capital G. Capital G in the sense end of the file. It will end. It will come to the end of the file. Okay, GG in the sense starting of the file. GG starting of the file. Starting of the file. Capital G end of the file. Okay, GG starting of the file. Capital G end of the file. GG starting of the file. Okay, ma. So next would be, for example, in this file. Sorry, in this line, I want to come to end of the line. For example, end of the line I want to come. Okay, so dollar. Shift 4 if you press dollar, right? Dollar to come to end of the line. Zero starting of the line. Dollar end of the line, zero starting of the line. Dollar end of the line, zero starting of the line. Simple. Okay, ma? See guys, we used like cut CC, YY, the all this we use, right? If you want to use those shortcuts or those commands, you can use it. If it is not your mind also same, I mean, no problem. You can just press I. Okay, you can, if you want to delete it, you can delete all this time. You just keep on pressing backspace, it will remove, there is no problem, right? In the insert mode itself, if you can edit everything, you can edit here. You don't need to actually bother about all these shortcuts. But in few, I mean, in few interviews, like they will ask you V editor also, but very rare. I mean, if you know shortcuts of, I mean, all these commands, it will be really good to edit file anywhere in the VA, right? So in the real time, it is very useful to you only. So whether to keep all the options in your mind or just leave all those options, okay, it's up to you. Okay, ma. So in order to keep all the things in your mind, okay. Cool. So you know cut, you know copy, you know paste, you know undo, you know deleting the line, character delete, line delete, multiple lines copy, multiple lines cut, all these things. How to see the numbers, colon, how to see the number, colon SC space NU, colon SC space no NU. Real time people, all people know this. Okay, all this. Few people doesn't know, few people know. Okay. Sequential name. How to jump into the specific line. For example, 100 line I want to enter, or for example line number 1 I want to go, something like this. You can jump here and there. Okay, one more thing I wanted to tell. For example, here ESC it is there, right? What, wherever I can see ESC here, I want to replace with the escape. I mean replace all, I want to do replace all. So what you can do is colon percentile, percentile is substitute ESC with escape. Escape, I want to replace with the escape globally G. Okay, so substitute wherever it finds escape, it needs to replace with the escape, ESC with the escape. G in the sense globally, globally means entire file, just give enter. Can you see, ma? You are able to edit or no? Escape, 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 right? In the place of ESC, you can see escape. Okay, for example, you want to find a word, okay, slash word you can keep. Okay, for example, command, I want to keep command is the word, just give enter. It is highlighted or no? Command, you can see all highlighted, the cursor is at this position, right? If you press n, small n, it will be like it is finding or no, and it is jumping. If you are keeping capital N, previous search, you can see it is going up, right? Colon SC space NU I'll give here. Okay, so slash command slash escape, for example, slash escape, enter. Escape is found. N, it is coming down, down, right? Down. If you are keeping capital N means above, it will go to above. Okay, so there is, instead of slash, if you give question mark, for example, question mark escape, question mark mode, for example, question mark mode. Okay, if you are giving question mark mode, what will happen? So just press enter, it found mode. If you're trying to small n, okay, small n means above. Okay, capital N means next, next find, previous find small n, next find capital N, simple. It is reverse, ma. What I'm trying to say here, I already written here. Okay, yeah. See, slash, if you do with the slash search, small n is for next, capital N is for go back to previous search. Question mark, if you do question mark Narasimha, for example, whatever the word you placed, small n is for go back. Here capital N is for go back. Here small n is for go back. Reverse actually. Here small n is for next search. Here capital N is for next position. I mean, it will search for next, reverse actually. For these two reverse. If you are going with the slash, if you are going with the question mark. Okay, these are the two searches. You already know how to replace. You already know character delete and all. Okay, and or and all you already know. Then dollar zero, all this and I'll just say A and O. Okay, these two are left. What is A and O here? See, my A in the sense append mode. No one use it actually. Okay. For example, my cursor is here. I pressed A. A means, if you clearly observe, A means it will append mode. Okay. It will come to the next character and then insert mode. Press A. It will come to the next character and then insert mode here. You can see in the down insert. Right? You can type text whatever you want. There is no one use it actually. You can simply press I, right? Press I and then you can jump there and then you can type right, whatever. Correct? So there is not a big use, but O will be used. Okay, for example, I want to create a new line here. Press O. Okay, escape. Press O. You can create a new line always. Press O. For example, fourth line below fourth. I mean, I want to create a next line for the fourth line. Just press O to create the new line, and then you can type text. Okay, so on this 11th line, I want to do like here. Press O, and then you can edit the text. Okay, ma, something like that. So I told you right how to block the root user, right? We can block the root user. So for example, if you want to block the root user, there is a file /etc sshd underscore config file. Okay, ma. Inside slash there is a etc directory. Inside etc there is a ssh directory. Inside this is the file sshd underscore config file. I am opening this. This is the file. Okay. So here I wanted to see permit root login option. I don't know where it is. Permit root login. So what I'll do slash permit. I'll just search for permit. Enter. It is found or no? Permit root login. Yes, it is there. For example, I wanted to create a. I mean, it is hashed in the sense it is commented out. Right? It is commented. So if you want to create a new line here and then adding the no, it means root user shouldn't be able to log in directly, right? What I'll do is just press O. It will come to insert mode. Permit root login no. Pressing O, it will work or not, right? Pressing O in the sense it will create a new line and then we are keeping the same line, but instead of yes, we are keeping no. This is commented out. It is comment actually. Hash means comment. So it will not take by any application or anything. Okay. This is the actual line. This will take, but this will not take. This will not take. This also will not take. This all will not take actually because these are all commented out default values. Okay, ma. Something like that you can edit the data in any of the configuration files which we gonna discuss in our later sessions or later topics. Okay, that is how we use VA editor. WQ exclamatory na. What I did? I saved Oh, do not save it actually. Just delete it. We learn in later. I mean, in SSH service. Okay. So WQ enter. I just deleted that line. How I deleted ma DD. That's it. I was there in that line. DD. Press DD, and then colon WQ enter. Save it. Okay. So that is the VA editor. Any questions in the VA editor? Anyone like how to edit the file, create the file, and how to save the changes without saving changes? How to come out now? Any questions? Anyone? No questions. Okay, cool. So now I'll tell you like how to pick the IP address. Okay, ma. How to take the IP address means IP space A. IP space A is the command to get the IP address. Okay. So this is actually loopback address. loop back address. It means local host. For local host, 127.0.0.1, this is the local host IP address. This is another one. This is we do not require. This is also another one we do not require. Main thing is ENS double three, or in the real time ETH zero. In few things ENS the triple three or something like that. We get Ethernet cards. Ethernet card. In the sense we connect LAN wire, right, to get the internet connection. That Ethernet card to generate the IP address for a system. Okay, so that Ethernet card is this one. The virtual Ethernet card is this actual Ethernet card. But I'm unable to see the IP address details here. For this, I'm unable to see the IP address. There is a link address and all IPv6 it is there, right? But I don't see like any IP address like 192 or something, right? I don't see any IP address. If I want to see the IP address, then we need to edit a file, that is /etc sysconfig directory network hyphen scripts if cfg hyphen ens double three. Why ens double three here? There are many configurations here. Okay, see /etc sysconfig network hyphen scripts until this same. If you give double tap, you can see if cfg double tap, in the sense two times tab you need to press to see what are all the files available in this. Okay, ma, I'll tell you about double tap later. Okay, here you can see this is the file. There are many other files, but we need to edit this file. Whatever the Ethernet card, we need to edit that file. Okay, if we can type if config, okay, if cfg, sorry, if cfg hyphen ens double three, enter. Okay, ma. So here you can see on boot equal to no. What is meant by on boot here? On boot equal to no in the sense on the booting itself, like it will generate the IP address, it will allocate an IP address. Okay, so here on boot equal to, press I to go to the insert mode. On boot equal to yes, we need to replace. Instead of no, we need to keep yes. I what I did, ma, I opened this file and then I pressed I to come to the insert mode, and then on boot equal to no, it was there. Now I just replaced with the yes. Okay, escape colon wq, write and fit, enter. Okay, it is done. Now you know services, right? Does everyone know services? In the windows, if you do like services, if you type, you'll get the lot of services here. Here I can see Intel service, Xbox gaming service, it is Xbox gaming service. Okay, there are windows also, also we have, right? Here you can see windows at the bottom or somewhere. Okay, there are many services here. For example, Microsoft SCSI and all, right? Net login, these all services, right, it is not running. Actual net login, it is not running. Okay, so if you see here running, these all services are running. Lenovo Smart Standby is running, Workstation it is running. VMware service also it will be there, I guess. See, VMware Auto Service, Hyper-V services, all Hyper-V services are running. Because you can see, sorry, it is not running. VMware Auto Service. Okay, Auto Service I stopped it actually. Manually I'm starting. Okay. Uh, Let me see any other services. Windows Audio. Okay, Windows Audio. Windows Audio service is running. That is the reason my audio is working here. My sound is working here. Otherwise, it will not work. Okay, DNS client is working. That is the reason I'm able to generate the IP address. All these services are running. Okay, we can see print work service, Windows search, you know, right? Windows here, you can see if you type something here, google.com, something like this, it will open a Google, right? Search. So the service, if you wanted to run, this is the service. If you stop this, okay, it will not work actually. If you stop this, it will not work. WLAN auto config, wireless right? Wireless LAN connection, wired LAN connection, or wireless, I don't know. So WLAN, something like this, Bluetooth service and all. These are all running in the background. The themes also it is running. That is the reason I can see themes and all, right? So in the same way, here also you edited this file for network configuration. You need to restart a network service. How you restart a network service? Here you need to restart network. Network is the service. Restart is the keyword to restart with the command systemctl. Okay, systemctl. Sorry, systemctl restart and network. Network is the service here. Okay, network is the service, and restart is the keyword. Systemctl is the command. With this command, I am restarting this network service. Simple. If you restart, whatever the configuration we done with this, right? Unbody called we kept in this file, right? We just done, right? VM unbody called we did, and then we saved this file, and we are able to restart the service. Then you should be able to see the IP address. IP space A. You can see the IP address for ENS33. What is the IP address, ma? You can see here 192.168.85.128. Okay, this is the IP address. With this IP address, you can log in from outside. For example, I wanted to log in from command prompt. Okay, command prompt, just open this command prompt. Okay, now SSH root username root at that IP address. Simple. SSH is the protocol, secure shell. SSH in the sense secure shell. Shell means what, guys? Shell is a place where we can run the commands, right? So SSH is a secure shell. Here, just give enter. It is asking yes or no. Just press yes. It is asking for password. Root user password. It is asking. What is the root user password? Root. Okay. Once you enter root password, oh, I okay. I'm able to enter the correct password. Now you can see root at the rate localhost. You can see same here also, right? Root at the rate localhost. Now you can run what are all the commands. You can run it here. You can run all the commands outside only. Calendar, date, okay, mkd, or for example ls. What are all the files you can see? All the files you can see from here itself. Okay, ma. So this is actually client, SSH client. There are many SSH clients which are used in the real time. Okay, I'll show you tomorrow all the real time tools how to log in. Okay, all those things everyone should learn. Okay, because whenever you go to the I mean any interview, they will ask you what are the SSH tools you are using. And even first day itself, here log into this IP address, they will just give IP address. You in the real time you will not have access to the VMware directly, I guess. Okay, not all people will get VMware access. They will just say, okay, hey, in this mission just create the user. Yesterday one guy actually pinged me for, I mean, he is working, I don't know company name, I forgot actually. He's my student only. He pinged actually yesterday. That guy, yeah, this guy Gauss. So this guy actually he was saying, okay, so trainer create a group with the training, and then training group, they wanted to create a user, they don't want to use another one and all. So he was saying something here. So we created a user yesterday, like training user we created, we ran few things. Okay, he sent an invite, and then I joined, and then I actually created the user. So what he was asking, like just create a user and then adding some permissions. But how you create a user in the system, right? So you log in, and then here SSH client he logged in, and then he created a user. Okay, user add username, simple, right? Something like this. User add username. So once you create the user, okay, the work is done. So what they given is actually, okay, they given directly the IP address. Whatever the IP address we picked, right? In the same way, hey, in this system, just create the user. Like that, they will raise a ticket. What you will do is you just copy the IP address. You log in from outside, right? So how you log in actually? I exit from here. Exit in the sense log out. So I'm here. What I'll do? What I'll do here? SSH username root at the rate IP address. Enter. Password is root. Enter. You logged in. Okay, you logged in. Okay, cool. Something like this, right? So you logged in. Now just create a user. User add, for example, Sai. Enter. Just set the password. Password Sai. What is the password? Root. Root. I am able to set root as a password. It's simple. I mean, I'm able to. I mean, I'm setting root as a password, but we can set different password like complicated password also. Okay. So you're able to create the user. You're able to set the password. So in the real time, what I'm trying to say, you just get the IP address to do a task. Okay, in this system, let's create a partition. In this system, let's create a user. In this system, I wanted to create a user. I wanted to add a user to an existing group. Something like that. You will get the requirement. So you will not have access to this VMware in the real time. Okay, you may have access to the vSphere client actually. Most of the guys vSphere client access they have. Okay, so you just log in to the SSH through SSH client. Because I have SSH command here, I'm able to run. Like that, we have Putty, we have Movaxum, we have WinSCP, SFTP tools and all. I'll show you tomorrow. Okay. So if they ask you, okay, in this system you need to do, what you will do, you just log in with this like SSH client. You log in to this server and then you perform a task. Now, if you see here also, for example, where it will be created, guys, the slash home only, right? The slash home, you can see the users, right? You can see Sai user is created, right? So something like that, we log in and then we do what is the task you wanted to finish, right? I mean, you assign, right? So we will learn all these SSH tools actually tomorrow. So if you get the IP address, how to log in, that we'll learn tomorrow. Okay. So for today, practice VA editor, how to edit and all. Okay, just finish it today and try to get this IP address, whatever I discussed today. Just open this file and then onboard equal to no with S just replace and then restart the network service. We get the IP address. How to get the IP address? IP space here. There are many other commands. I'll tell you later. Okay. So here, if you see, I already written steps. Okay, not this one. I'm good here. I'll tell you advanced command later. Okay. Yeah. So here you can see this is the one. This is what you need to do. Okay. So here, how to get the IP address? Replace onboard called no with onboard called yes in the slash etc sysconfig network hyphen if cfg ns33. How to open this? VIM. You just try to do VIM. Okay. Uh, VIM you need to do. Okay. And restart the network service using systemctl restart network. It will restart the network service. Simple. And log in with the command prompt cmd, log in with the command prompt, any of these commands. Okay, so you can use this command mostly. I'll tell you like this command and other commands I'll tell you later. You can use this command to log in. Okay, and if you are trying to use putty, this is the putty movaxam and remote ng, all the ssh tools I'll show you tomorrow. Okay ma, any questions, anyone, any doubts, any questions? No. Okay. Okay, cool. So that is what I wanted to cover it for today. If any coaches stay back, if no, we can wind up. I think like tomorrow there not be any session. Okay, we will we will actually meet on Monday, because Sunday there won't be any sessions. Okay, practice for today and tomorrow. If anyone not done any installation, try to finish it by tomorrow at least. Okay, we'll meet on Monday. Okay, bye guys. If no questions, we can wind up.